Hi there, welcome to Coming Home. I am your host, Dr.Onalee, and it is my intention to help you fully leave the narcissist, come home to yourself, and fully prepare for your soulmate. The topic of conversation today is that they fumbled the bag in your favor. The narcissist cheating on you, the narcissist ghosting you, the narcissist lying to you, the narcissist going back and forth, the narcissist treating you like an option. The narcissist completely discarding you and then walking back in like nothing happened and begging for you back has all been for you. You actually are the one that is so powerful. You know deep inside that you have a soulmate. You have a partner that God has ordained for you. You know this deep in your heart, deep in your gut. You know that this person who keeps hurting you is not your soulmate, even though your mind might be telling you it is. And when you met them, you might have thought that they were. But until they weren't, until they hooked you in, until they discarded you, until their real character came out, that was where you then started to realize and see, okay, this isn't my person, but yet somehow I am addicted. Somehow, even though this person cheated on me, I still want to be with them. Even though they moved out on me, I still want to be with them. Even though they kicked me out, I still want to be with them. And all this is our desire to one, be desired and to be chosen and to be seen. And when we don't know how to do that within ourselves, we will seek it outside of ourselves. But the biggest thing here, my friend, is that a long time ago, you created a story that somehow you messed it up. Somehow it was your fault. That is why dad stopped emotionally showing you love. That is why mom left. That is why dad left. That is why the teacher turned on you. That is why your sibling turned on you. Somewhere along the line, you felt you made a mistake and the love was no longer there because of something you did or something you were not. You maybe had other factors where other people seem to get more of the love now. The sibling got more love. A new girl got more love. Somebody, something outside of you got more love. And the love that was once yours is now different and it changed and it's not there or it's absent or it's up and down. And so, what we do as children is we internalize this, and all we can make sense of it is that it must be my fault. And so, if we think something's our fault, then we think we can change it. And we think we need to do something, or we need to go back and do something different or not do something, or we need to try harder, we need to bend over backwards. And that is what every single one of us who struggles with narcissistic or avoidant kind of relationships is dealing with. A secure person, the moment somebody is condescending, the moment somebody cheats, the moment somebody leaves, they walk away from it. They don't keep entertaining it. They don't give the benefit of the doubt over and over again. They do not sit there and think that this was a me thing and this was my mistake. Were they perfect? No. But was it their fault that somebody lied or cheated or discarded? No. And this is where I want to help you get to, where you realize that it's actually never been an issue about you not being enough or somebody else being better. It's been an issue of you not being able to walk away once you realize somebody's unhealthy. It has actually been an issue of ignoring the red flags. It's been an issue of talking yourself into making it work once the relationship has already been tainted. This is the bigger issue. We hold on for dear life to this narcissistic person because we actually project or create some kind of idea and fantasy of who we hope this person can be in our lives. And it may very well appear to be that way in the beginning. And so you have all the good reason to, until you don't. Until you realize who they actually are and how they actually are. Because I guarantee if you're to look back at the track record of your relationship and how it actually was, it was not full of happiness. It was not full of love. It was not full of care and compassion. It was not a team effort. It was not support, uplifting, encouraging. And I guarantee, isn't that on your manifestation list of the kind of person that you want to be with? So I ask you right now, Pull up your list side by side of what you want and what this person actually was like, and you will see that that person, once they hooked you in and their real character came to the surface and the mask fell off, was nothing even close to what it is that you actually desire. And this is why in the Man and Woman Empower program, I help you to see that you are the one who is so powerful. You are not the cause of their cheating, and they didn't move out because you're powerful in that way. But what I will say is that God, the universe, whatever you believe in, it rearranges your reality and acts for you when you don't have the courage to act yourself. So somebody will be moved out of your life, or some painful situation or scenario will come up. Somebody cheats, somebody has an affair. In my case, somebody moved out, chose somebody else. Painful experiences happen when we don't trust our gut and act in our self-worth. Our higher power has to rearrange the other player, and it has to be painful, or else we won't close the door. Narcissistic relationships have an expiration date, even if you got married to them and even if you have children with them. Once your karma was complete, your cycle, your lesson on this lifetime was complete, it is then time to move forward. But most of us do not know how to close the door and complete the cycle because we're still riddled with insecurity. And we want the narcissist to come back because we know what they are capable of. We know that they're capable of choosing us. We know that they're capable of loving us and being who we want them to be, of course. We're not crazy. We're not stupid. They showed and presented us a kind of way that they could be. And so now the work here is that we just have to get better at saying no. We have to get better at closing the door and keeping it closed. We have to get better at setting a boundary and actually enforcing it. When you threaten that you're going to be done if they do that thing again, or if they lie again, or if they cheat again, it's then up to you to mean it, to put your money where your mouth is. This is where, as an empowered empath, we stop giving the benefit of the doubt. We stop people pleasing. We stop trying to protect their feelings of the guilt and the shame and the regret that they're going to have once you mean business that you are done. This is how we're going to trust love again. This is how we don't have to worry about getting cheated on. We don't have to worry about another divorce. We don't have to worry about letting in another narcissist. Because when you are the kind of woman who can say no, the moment you see a red flag and you don't go on another date, or the moment you realize, oh my goodness, I am in the incorrect relationship, you are the kind who will walk away. You are so solid and so secure with being on your own and knowing what you deserve that you will never need to tolerate or stay or entertain a narcissist ever again. But you also don't need to guard your heart and protect it for dear life where you don't allow anyone in. A woman in power is able to sift and sort. She's able to reject, and she's also able to be rejected. If somebody doesn't want to go on another date with her, she says, thank you. Thank you for not wasting my time. Because I trust and know and believe that I have one soulmate. And so if you're not my soulmate and you don't want to go on another date, or you're not attracted to me, or you weren't feeling it for whatever reason, I am not convincing you to stay. I am not proving you otherwise. This is the way of strength. The way of strength is having so much faith and trust and hope and belief in your God-given desire to be with your soulmate that if somebody isn't lining up to it, you do not need to force and jam that puzzle piece to make it work. You trust in the patience, the timing, the sifting, and the sorting. You get closer and connected to God in the process. You get so clear on what it is you want and what it is you don't want. On my journey, I have had to let go of so many good men, but that were not great. There wasn't cheating. There wasn't lying. There wasn't necessarily anything wrong. But I wasn't fully feeling it. I wasn't fully attracted to them. I didn't have the kind of chemistry that I wanted. Did that hurt some people's feelings big time? Yes. Did they take it horribly? Yes. But what would have been worse? Me trying to protect their feelings, or trying to not appear as a superficial bad kind of person and I stay in an incorrect relationship? then their person who's going to find them better than sliced bread is not able to be a match to them because I'm holding on to dear life because I'm so afraid of hurting their feelings and being a bad, mean person. So the work I have really had to do is to release being afraid of being a bitch, appearing superficial, appearing crazy, appearing anything I was perceived to be afraid of in the name of honoring my heart and my desires. When I'm so solid in my identity that I know I'm a good hearted, empathetic, strong woman, I know my intentions are pure. My intentions aren't to harm. My intentions aren't to be superficial. I then get to be so okay with them potentially being perceived as that. I am able to deliver a rejection with compassion. And then I get to be so okay with their reaction. Some people will take it on the chin. Some will be disappointed. Some will be hurt. And some will be straight up angry. And I think as empathetic women, this is our biggest struggle. We can't seem to handle the reaction of other people in the name of honoring our heart. And so, because we can't handle that, we dishonor our heart. We settle. We give the benefit of the doubt. We give a million chances. We keep letting them back in, even though they keep fumbling the bag. We allow it. So, what I realized on my journey that when men would leave and come back, I had to realize something that was a hard pill to swallow. I had to realize I am the one who is available for this. The only reason they're able to leave and come back is because I am letting them. This work has been a whole lot of self accountability and ownership and seeing my part. My part being that I ignore red flags and I talk myself into making it work or I stay longer than the expiration date. Not my part in meaning that I wasn't good enough and that's why they left. Or if I was prettier or better or cooler or more subservient, then they would have stayed. That's not the part I'm talking about. The part I'm talking about is where I had choice and I went against my gut, my heart, my intuition in the name of people pleasing and in the name of scarcity, thinking that this is my person. I'm not going to find anyone better. This is it. And I have to hold on for dear life. And so, if this is where you're at on your journey, you know you don't want to go back with the narcissist, but you haven't maybe fully emotionally closed the door, but you really want to. You want to close out this cycle, this loop, this addiction. You have other areas in your life that are fine. You're educated, you're smart, you're brilliant. You know you're beautiful, you know you're healthy, you know you're all these other things, but when it comes to narcissistic relationships or love in general, it's an area you struggle with and you can't seem to figure it out no matter how old you are and no matter how many people you date. So this is where I come in. I am the one to help you be the one who your dream man is a complete match to. He is seeking and sorting for you. He wants to find you. He wants to find the diamond that you are. So the work we do is you're just stepping into dusting off that diamond. I'm just here to help you get even brighter, even more clear, even more powerful, even more beautiful. We are turning up the heat. We are going so high and taking it up a notch, a notch, a notch, so that you are vibrating at your absolute most beautiful, powerful, radiant frequency. That you are going to be the one who has to swear off the men because you have so many good suitors, because you're in such a magnetic, feminine, beautiful energy and frequency that you are standing out. And so I'm here to just help you stand strong in that power, in that vibration, in your truth, so that you don't have to settle for the first person who sees you in your power and your worth and your beauty, just like the narcissist did. You're going to be able to be patient. You're going to be able to wait for the one because he's looking for you. But he can only find you when you're at this highest vibration and this highest frequency. So I don't want you to run from it anymore. I don't want you to suppress it. I don't want you to dim it. I want you to hold it and amplify it and take it up, 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 up. And so if this is resonating in your heart and your gut and your soul and you're going, yes, yes, oh my God, I love that. That feels so good. I invite you to book a 30-minute call with me. If we end up doing 1 or 3 months together, I'll credit that call back. But either way, you are going to get so much more clarity. You're going to go so far up in frequency because we are going to heal and clear and forgive and release and let go of all of the heavy, dense energy that's been weighing you down. You're going to become that match to your soulmate. And that is the work that we do together. So there's a few different options, but the number one thing I would say is booking that call. Or if you want to do the 3 session package with me, so many different things. Sit with what feels right for you. But I would absolutely love to talk to you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.